Chapter 4 of the Tao Te Ching is one of the shortest and most mysterious chapters in the entire book. It shifts the focus from the practical teachings of chapters 2 and 3 back to the nature of the Tao itself, what it actually is. Here is the full chapter in Stephen Mitchell's translation. The Tao is like a well, used but never used up. It is like the eternal void, filled with infinite possibilities. It is hidden but always present. I don't know who gave birth to it. It is older than God. What Lao Tzu is saying, this chapter is a poetic meditation on the inexhaustible and empty nature of the Tao. The Tao is like a well, used but never used up. Imagine an ancient well that people have been drawing water from for thousands of years. No matter how much they take, the well never runs dry. The Tao is exactly like that, an endless source of life, energy, and intelligence. You can draw on it forever, and it remains full. It is like the eternal void, filled with infinite possibilities. This is one of the most important images in the Tao Te Ching. The Tao is not a thing full of stuff. It is an empty space, a profound void. But this emptiness is not nothing. It is the fertile emptiness from which everything arises. Think of it as the blank canvas before a painting, or the silence before music. Because it is empty, it can contain infinite potential. This directly connects back to the darkness within darkness of Chapter 1, the same rich, fertile darkness. It is hidden, but always present. The Tao is not something you can see with your eyes or grasp with your mind. It is subtle, invisible, and yet it is always right here, closer than your own breath. It is the silent background that makes everything else possible. I don't know who gave birth to it. It is older than God. This is a radical line. Lao Tzu is saying the Tao is so fundamental that it precedes even the concept of a creator God. It is not created by anything, it simply is. The primordial source that was already here before any gods, any religions, or any stories about how the universe began. How Chapter 4 connects to the previous chapters. Chapter 1 introduced the nameless, dark, mysterious source. Chapter 2 showed how opposites arise and how the sage moves beyond them. Chapter 3 taught how to lead and live by emptying the mind. Now Chapter 4 says, here is what you are emptying yourself toward. The Tao is that endless well, that eternal void, the same darkness within darkness we met in Chapter 1. It is always available, never depleted, and older than any idea we have about reality. Simple everyday meaning. You don't need to add anything to the Tao. You don't need to improve it, understand it completely, or earn it. It is already here, quiet, bottomless, and infinitely generous. The more you try to fill yourself with knowledge, achievements, and possessions, the things chapters 2 and 3 warned against, the less room there is for the Tao to flow through you. But when you relax, stop grasping, and create a little empty space inside, the Tao rushes in naturally, like water into a well. Chapter 4 is Lao Tzu's way of saying, stop trying to own or control the source of life. Just rest in it.